Behind me is the biggest home that we have ever built, and quite frankly, one of the biggest homes in Utah. It's been 2.5 years of getting this thing going and done. Huge credit to Brian Hebden with Hebden Studios. He's the architect. Ali Henry Design is our interior designer, and Decor Landscape did all of our landscape design. So come on inside and I'll show you everything we got going on. All right, so there's so much to take in this house. The front entry is awesome. We have some exposed beams, tongue and groove, and then it opens up into, I think, one of the coolest parts of the house is this kitchen, living room, dining room area. One of my favorite things about this house is the subtle plaster that you see on the entire surface of every wall. There's plaster on walls, ceilings, that's throughout the entire main floor. That's something that I've never done in a home before, this much plaster. So it was cool to do that, and then, you know, it just gives such a subtle texture on all these walls that is very appealing to the eye. The kitchen is unbelievable. It's massive. We have this huge island, cool butcher block for, you know, kids to eat their breakfast or, you know, lunch, whatever it may be. But then this right here is one of my favorite things that we've ever put in a home. It's kind of like taking the restaurant style booth and incorporating it into this kitchen. I feel like the family is going to use this space honestly more than their dining room. This will probably be where they eat dinner most nights as a family. It's very intimate. You feel like you're kind of like in a restaurant, kind of tucked away. So this is a really cool feature that we've never done before. So it's exciting to see it all done and finished. Formal dining room. This is, again, another beautiful spot. Fireplace going as an ambiance. Exposed beams, you know, beautiful, another area. As you come over to the kitchen sink, this is a custom window that we had to have special made for this house. Obviously, every window is custom made, but we had to get special permission from Windsor to make this window this big in one piece of glass. So this is a really cool feature. Obviously, it overlooks the whole backyard. Beautiful pool house, which we'll talk about later on. As you walk this way, this is a multi-slide pocket door. So all these 4 panels slide and move into that wall. So this is a really cool feature when they're hosting or have people over and want a lot of indoor-outdoor space. This system right here all moves into this wall and creates a big 37-foot opening of indoor-outdoor space. So people can be out here by the fire, cooking, and then, you know, indoor-outdoor, have full access to the kitchen. So this is an incredible space that really opens up this part of the property and of the home. Let's walk this way. We'll go down to the primary suite area of the home, which is an incredible section of home. I love these full wooden arches that we have. We kind of have this throughout the house on the main floor and in the basement. As we walk this way, again, I said this is the primary side of the home. So this is the in-home office. One of my favorite rooms in the house. It's super dark and moody. This is where the homeowner will work and spend a lot of his time. We've kind of joked around that it's kind of like a cigar lounge, super, like I said, super dark and moody, but really gets a cool feel in here. Cool artwork the designers put up, but this will be a great office for, you know, the homeowner to get work done. As we go this way, beautiful laundry room. There's a couple laundry rooms on the property. This is the main laundry room. Well, I guess for the master or the primary side, this is a laundry. Beautiful cabinets done by Peterson Woodworks, who do most of the cabinets on our jobs. As we walk through here, an amazing closet for her. They have his and her closets. This is his closet, cool shoe shelf, hats, big space for him to, you know, get ready. And then master bathroom, shower, double vanity. All the floor in here is heated, so you can get out of a cold shower in the winter months and have, a heated floor underneath your feet. As we walk this way, this is the primary suite. Big space, TV, little sitting area, which I love, and then bed, and then out there is a master deck with a hot tub that we'll look at later. Okay, so we just walked through this side of the primary suite or primary end. We got the office, the laundry, the 2 closets, and then this is an amazing hallway. Really cool feature, kind of overlooks this little outside area, brings in a ton of natural light, and creates a beautiful space. As we go this way, we're going to take a left upstairs and check out some of the bedrooms. One cool thing, this hand railing was all hand carved here on this site, on the site. So a couple months ago, this was just like a big block of wood, and my carpenter truly just chiseled this out of the block of wood to make that curve. So that's a really cool feature. You'll see that a couple times throughout the job. There's another one right here. So as we come upstairs, this is where all the kids' bedrooms are. So this is where they'll spend a lot of time. Okay, as we walk down this hallway, we have this beautiful overlook down into the living room and kitchen. Creates a big open feel. And then down this side of the house is all the kids' bedrooms. We'll throw up some B-roll of each bedrooms, but each bedroom is personalized for each kid. They all have ensuite bathrooms, and each bedroom, like I said, is personalized to the children. A cool thing that's in this home that we hadn't done before, we've done it a couple times since, but there is a in-home laundry jet. So behind the sheetrock, all the kids have a little portal in their bedroom that they can just put their clothes up to the wall. It sucks it through the ceiling and drops it right into these baskets right here. So that's a really cool feature that we've never done, but I think we're going to start doing that quite a bit more as that gains in popularity. So as we come down this way, this gets to be the start of the fun area of the house. With this much square footage, there's definitely some fun, really cool areas. So through these doors, we have our in-home weight room, which is, actually custom to the client. It has their initials on the weights. Really cool spot. And then over here, it overlooks this beautiful sports court. This is my favorite part of the house. I feel like there's going to be a lot of three-point contests from up here. So this is going to be, a really fun spot for the clients and their friends and family to hang out. A bathroom with a steam shower right here off of the gym. All right, as you come down here, we have another cool little lounge area. I think this is a killer spot. People can be in here playing basketball, be over here watching a game, hanging out. So this is such a cool functional space. And then these double doors open up to the pool. So all this can be open, indoor, outdoor, people playing basketball, people swimming, also people watching a football game or whatever it may be. So this is going to be a cool functional spot that our clients are going to love to use. Okay, as you walk back here, you can see we're going from the polished concrete back to the wood floor, so we're kind of back into the house. We'll come back out here into the grand room so you kind of get a feel of where we're at in the house. So here's the kitchen. Here's that big window that I spoke about. This house has a beautiful butler's kitchen, which is right here. Beautiful built-in cabinets, oven. There's a fridge over there, freezer. So this is a truly functional butler's pantry with entrances on both sides for entertaining. And then this is the kids' homework room, craft room, whatever you want to call it, but a cool spot for the kids to hang out and kind of do their homework or crafts. As you come out this way, we're going to go down to the basement to another very fun, entertaining spot. All right, down here, this is all about entertainment. There's so many different areas for the clients to entertain. This is a really cool feature. The clients found a restaurant, I believe in California in the LA area, where they had this sunken in cove. And so we added this to kind of mimic that. We have ping pong table. This doubles as a pool table. This is a kid's kind of little playroom, climbing area, it's a fun spot for the kids to hang out when the adults are here doing their thing. Movie theater, big old screen with a bar, watch the game, watch a movie. And then this way, another one of these arches that I showed upstairs. This is the main staircase that we went up. So there's another way down here. We have a guest bedroom here with an ensuite. So with families in town, they have a place to stay. Another spot if families in town or friends, this beautiful bunk room that our carpenters custom built on site. This is, again, all built for the kids and for them to have their friends or cousins or family over. All right, so our client is super into golf. He loves it, he lives it. So this room was designed around him and his golf passion. So this is your typical simulator. Put a ball on the green, hit it into the screen, it does your thing. This is one of the first of these in Utah. This is an oscillating putting green. So you can go to the computer, tell them what course you're working on or what do you want to, what part of your golf game you want to work on. This green oscillates and makes the shape of that green. And then the projector there shoots a line onto the ground and shows you how to putt, shows you where you should aim to make it in the hole. I'm not a golfer, but my client showed it to me and it was really cool. So this, again, is another area where I think a lot of time is going to be spent. There's TVs, watching a game, hanging out. It's a really cool, vibey spot. We have Venetian plaster in here, just like we have throughout the house. Obviously a dark, kind of moody color to set the tone in here. So this would be a killer spot. Okay, so that is the entire house, all the cool areas, all the fun areas of the house. From here, we're going to go walk outside and check out the backyard. The backyard is just as cool and has just as many fun features as the house does. So we'll go out this cool like half landing, which is a pretty unique spot in the house as well. Okay, so out this door, this is kind of a really cool, like intimate spot. Kind of come hang out again when you're entertaining. This is a cool area to kind of get away from everything that's going on over there. As we step up these stairs, this is where, the cool factor of the backyard shows. I remember back when we were originally starting the design of this home, there was a home down in St. George, Utah that they kind of wanted to mimic a lot of the layout, and that home wrapped around the pool and everything opened up to the pool. So that's obviously the inspiration of this. Is every cool spot in this house, every fun, entertaining spot of this house opens up to this backyard. Raised hot tub, and then this pool, massive pool, little Baja shelf, and then sunk down fire pit down at, water's level, which is really cool. And then we have this built up feature here. Kids can walk up, there's a jump pad, and then a slide that kind of goes down into the pool as well. So like I said, every area, the master, the sports court, the pool house, the living room, all opens up to this central backyard. So this will be just such a fun area for the clients to entertain and the kids to hang out and spend a ton of time. Here's that jump pad I was talking about. Kids will be able to run, do flips off that. And then over here in this backyard, we have a full-on putting green and a chipping green where the client, like I said earlier, he's super into golf. He can set up down there and chip the ball up over to our putting green. Again, I'm no golfer. I'm assuming that's what you do. Set up there, chip up here. There's a little sand trap we put in, and then, a bunch of holes to mimic a golf course. In-ground trampoline, and then if you look over there, you see this kind of rolling path. So we have a full-on skateboard, bike, scooter, pump track where the kids can start up there, go over these humps around that berm, and then it goes out behind the pool house, wraps around the pickleball court, and then comes back, and the kids just will play on that all day long. Okay, as we walk back this way to the other side of the yard, I feel like I've said there's a lot of cool sitting areas, but this is Another cool sitting area with these hanging benches or hanging patio swings, where again you can just kind of hang out, enjoy the breeze. Cool little spot to hang out. Here we have a pool house, also a guest house, has a full bedroom, living quarters, cool day bed, full-on kitchen. This is a cool feature. This window opens up both sides, so someone's in here cooking, they can pass food out, vice versa. And then a little mud room, shower that has access from the pool so people can use the restroom. And then we just have a guest room over here. Again, if family's in town, they can stay out here away from the house. Okay, out from the guest house, we have a really cool spot over here. Come down these 4 or 5 steps, and there's a sunken pickleball court. Outdoor pickleball court, clients love to play that. And then you'll see here's the pump track. You can see that pump track again, kind of catch up and make a loop and then go back. Okay, the last part of the backyard is over here. We have these raised planter beds for the client to grow a little garden, herbs, fruits, vegetables, whatever they please. There's those raised planter beds right over there. All right, that is the tour of this home. Thank you for following along. Be sure to hit like and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you on the next one.